Hi Pisces, welcome to Sophquest. I'm Spence. Welcome in if you're new to the channel. I'm glad to have you here, and welcome back if you're a subscriber. I appreciate you very much. So guys, this is going to be a weekly reading for September 6th through the 12th, and at the beginning of the week, one just popped out for you. At the beginning of the week, wait, was that one or two? Oh wait, it's two. Hold on. We are having a new moon in Virgo. Now this is a practical new beginning in Virgo season. We are in the third week of Virgo, and it's a very grounded energy about our day-to-day lives, right? The patterns that we play out every day, our job, our home life, getting food on the table, feeding the dog, right? Doing our bills. It's very practical, and taking care of our bodies, because we can't do anything if we don't do that, right? Taking care of our health and well-being. So a brand new moon in Virgo, right there with the sun, is helping us to make a new beginning that is practical, that will stand the test of time if we, if we water it and feed the soil and do well, it will last. Okay, yes, this time one. You get renewal, Pisces. Renewal. All right, let's go ahead and see what that's about. First, I'm also going to lay your 9-card spread. Now, I just pulled that from the Sacred Earth Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno, Leela J. Williams, and the artwork by Helena Nelson Reed. Then also the Thelema Tarot is what I'm going to shuffle now and lay out for you, and this is by Renata Lechner. And at the end of the video, I'm going to pull one animal card for you from the Spirit of the Animals Oracle by Jody Bergsma. All right, got that out. I do like to give credit to all the decks because they're so beautiful. I have curated a collection that I think is beautiful artwork, and I think helps people to see so much in the cards. That's why I have so many different kinds. Everyone sees things differently in all the cards, and I think that that's a good thing, actually. All right, so I have been shuffling these cards for quite a while before the camera, but I'll shuffle a bit more for you. We have a few that have popped out here. Very good. I'm shuffling once or twice more and then cut the deck. While I do this, if you would, Pisces, let's do what we do and settle in with me and start taking 3 deep cleansing breaths just because it feels good, right? Bring some oxygen into the brain. Lower the cortisol. That feels good. Yeah. Lowers the stress that way, right? And helps to relax the spine, drop the shoulders, get comfortable, right? Feels so good. All right, lay your 9 here and take a quick look at it. So Pisces, how are you? I hope you'll leave me a comment today and introduce yourself. Let me know how things are going for you. While I'm looking at this, I'm going to start reading Renewal for you. What a beautiful card, Renewal. Here we go. Giving something a try is not making a lifelong obligation. You can switch, swap, or refine your interests, your friends, lovers, career, your plans, or your home as often as you like. Yeah, free will, right? If something doesn't fit right, try something new. And if that doesn't work out, you can try something else. What you are looking for could be around the next corner. There's no failure in moving on or starting over. Listen, your heart is calling. A thirsty heart cannot be quenched by logic. It must drink from the well of life and be replenished. Each time it breaks, it comes to hold more, but its essence does not change. Your heart holds your truth in every breath. What does it say? Listen, and you shall be reborn. Refreshing, perpetual renewal is here, now, always awaiting you. I love that. There's no failure in moving on or starting over. Your heart is calling. So you can always change it up. Right, Pisces? You can always change it up. And, you know, I always say on my channel, under the heading Sophquest, which means wisdom quest, it does say your personal renaissance, because we can all do that, can't we? We can all renew our lives. We can all renew ourselves. Or even, I don't know, just redefine ourselves. We can learn and grow. That's just the human condition, right? We have to change because life changes. And life changes us in the process. This is not a failure for things to change. It's not. It's just moving forward, isn't it? That's what this is about. Moving on, moving forward. And the ability to do this without guilt or shame. It's, you know, it's us learning as we go, right? Wow. Okay, I love this. On the bottom of the deck, I usually look at 3 cards that tells me where you are right now, internally, and that's something subconscious is trying to come to the surface and help you along the way. I am seeing the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Strength card. Now, yes, this could be some people in your life, certainly, and that you are getting stronger and stronger by the day in these relationships, or that your relationships with everyone is stronger. But if this is about you and only you, Pisces, this tells me that you've become emotionally incredibly stable and incredibly strong. Probably because you have had to make changes and you've learned along the way. It's given you a resilience. It's also given you compassion and empathy for others. And that gives you strength. Because strength isn't just about strength, it's also about vulnerability. And that really, vulnerability is a strength. It's a superpower because it gives us access to our heart, and it allows us to build a life that we want to be in, right? That we want to do every day, right? That kind of life. See, it's like you're emotionally investing in yourself and emotionally investing in the life you want to live. You've owned yourself with these 2 kings, it looks to me. Now, if this happens to be 2 different people in your life, and if you're in relationships with perhaps a water sign like you, or this could represent you, obviously, right? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, water sign. And you have an earth sign in your life that is maybe a, Taurus or a Virgo or a Capricorn, that could be a relationship with someone. So if you have a relationship with someone who has very earth sign qualities, right? They're very dependable, practical, or whatever. Then I think that this relationship has strength. It has some possible staying power because you're both at the king level and you're ready, to have a relationship where you both work on things. If this is not people in your life, then again, like I said, this is about you being strong and sure about what you want in life and having the strength to go for it. All right, let's go across the top. Let me look at this real quickly again. I love the center card for you. Good. Okay. Here's what I want to say to you, Pisces. No one is allowed to steal your peace of mind, and no one is allowed to invade your sanctuary, your home, or your heart, because both are our sanctuary, really, of love and light. If they're going to be disruptive and cause problems, that is not going to go well with you. You want peace and harmony and joy and happiness. You're a water sign. It matters very, very much to you that you have a flow, a natural, easy flow with people. So you can laugh easily and love easily. That doesn't mean that you're not strong through the hard times. You are. You are probably one of the most compassionate, caring, and understanding signs in the zodiac, if not the most. Let's go across. We're going to do this horizontally, vertically, big picture, and then I'm going to pull you an animal card, okay? So stay with me. The Knight of Pentacles, steadily going along, trying to have patience, really trying to have patience with the Temperance card, and trying to allow for the balance between energies, okay? But if that isn't the case, then you are willing to be alone. You are looking at potentially being alone. If you are not alone now and you're in a relationship, you are considering taking time alone. This has been something you've been working on. You've been trying to work on blending your energies together. My cup of love, your cup of love, the Temperance card. Everything in a beautiful balance. But if it's too dull, or if someone is bringing a lot of drama, you're like, I'm going to be just fine on my own. I'm seeing that, okay, in the first line. Second line, I love the Empress. You know who you are. You know that you are a growing soul, and that you have abundant love and abundant life, and you are good and at home with yourself, in your own space, in your environment. And I think you've worked a long time to have this for yourself, and I think that's why you're showing up like this. Right? You're emotionally stable and solid, you're physically stable and solid, and you're strong, right? So if this is you under the deck, then look at you. I mean, you know who you are, you know your worth, and you've created a home life for yourself. This is the center of your reading today, the Four of Wands, and this is a happy home, right? It's a life where you have an environment within which you have joyous, happy occasions with the people you love, right? That's what this card means for me. But next to that, I'm seeing the Five of Swords. Somebody came in and disrupted that with some kind of ugly behavior. So either they look at you and they see that you're everything they could dream of, and they want this with you, this beautiful home life situation that you've created. But for some reason, they always have to win. They always have to win the argument, right? Or they play the game where they don't talk to you at all to punish you for some reason if you've disagreed with them or whatever. Five of Swords is not a cute card. It's not pretty. And you're over here being just so lovely. So I don't think you're going to put up with that. We'll go down the vertical in a second, and you'll see why I said that about the Hermit card, because that's right above it. So I'm looking at the Lovers. I'm probably looking at a relationship here. That's why I said this. That's why I went right to a relationship. And you can either renew the relationship or not. That's completely and totally up to you. It's your prerogative. Only you know what's good for you, Pisces. But I think you're thinking about it deeply. I think you've made a lot of sacrifices for this relationship. I think you've been the one trying to grow it. That's why you're showing up the way you are in this reading. And this person has brought Five of Wands as well. Not just the Five of Swords, the Five of Wands. So it's just like, it's like when you argue, it might get bad and there may be harsh words. But even when it's going pretty good, maybe there's just a bunch of drama. Like everything's a big issue. Right? An argument starts with the dog food. That's what I call it. All right, let's do the vertical. I think you'll get a better understanding of this as well. So the Knight of Pentacles, this is steady Freddy. Steady as she goes, a nice life and flow, everything working well, making steady progress. This card is steady progress. And that's what grows your garden. This is you doing that, right? Being in your full, beautiful energy, and look at you and how capable you are of growing a beautiful relationship, right? Empress Lovers is someone who knows how to love. They're there, doing the dishes and making the bed with this guy, right? Steady progress, day to day. They're there to grow themselves so that they know how to create their own happiness. and I think this is you, and they are also capable of being interdependent in a relationship. This is, I think, what you want, okay? So you've been trying to blend with someone else. You've been trying to have this relationship, and maybe you've even been living with this person or married to this person, or you are considering it, okay? You're considering marrying or living with this person, and you've thought very deeply about the relationship. You've made sacrifices for this relationship. It seems to me, trying to make it work. Trying to make it work. I love you, love. I love you, love. How is that working? Is it keeping you in your state of peace and healing, in your Zen space, right? In the 11:11 feeling? Or are you making the sacrifices? Because I'm seeing in this line, you are having to look at this seriously now with the Hermit card. This is a major arcana card next to the Temperance card. This is, can I actually balance with this person? You're looking at this deeply. Major arcana, major arcana. Are they going to treat me with the respect I deserve? Empress. And will we be together forever? Lovers. These are all major arcana about love, about sharing love. And because I'm seeing lovers on the one side, togetherness, and then the Hermit on the other side, aloneness, I think that you are having to really tell yourself the truth about whether or not you want to marry this person, or whether you have thought about it better and decided maybe not, and you want to stay single. Or if you've been married, you want to be single. Because I'm seeing what you're doing here, and I'm seeing that the other person is bringing a lot of this. Ugly talk, ugly arguments, arguing over the dog food, tons of problems. They're, bringing the drama, they're bringing the angst, and you're saying to yourself, maybe I'm better off alone. So I think, Pisces, that this, under the deck, right, in your subconscious, is you being really responsible about what you need. You're telling yourself the truth about what you need in your life. Strength card, to be strong and yet vulnerable, to be able to trust someone, right? Not just with your weaknesses, but with your strength as well. Can they handle your strength as well as your weaknesses? Because you're ready to love wholly and completely, and you're responsible and capable of a real relationship and of growing it into something beautiful, even when it's boring and you guys are vacuuming and doing the dishes, right? This is a real relationship, and you're capable of that. With this in the center here, this is what you want. And this is either what you've already created in your own life, and you're questioning whether or not you want to share it, or whether or not you want to have it on your own. Because you are capable of having it. 100%. All right, Pisces, let's pull you a Spirit of the Animals Oracle to end your reading today. And see what animal wants to talk to you and give you a little bit of animal medicine. Okay, that's the one that flipped over. We're going with it. And it is a water animal. I love that for you, Pisces. Oh, these cards are so huge. They fall all over the place. Hold on. Let me get it together. Look at this. I made a mess. Okay. Lord. Okay. Today we get the humpback whale for you, Pisces. And it says, singer. Sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. So I think this is just asking you what you value and whether somebody else can value you for everything that you are. Open heart, responsible, strong, healthy, able to have a real relationship. And, even the day-to-day boring stuff, you're in it. So is the other person? That's the question here. So the question for you today, I guess, Pisces, for this week is, you got to sing your song and be who you are. You can't dim down for anyone else, right? So, renewal or no? Up to you. You can be whoever you want to be, and you can change anything you want to change. All right, Pisces, I want to wish you kindness, reverence, and gratitude for the whole week. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I'll be here for you next week. Take care.